I understand you're trying to first solve the first challenge, which is always majority of us our challenge, that it's school fees. That if I get away where I can sleep comfortable, knowing that school fees is coming somewhere, I'm good to go. For anyone who has over 200 million, your school fees, your kids will study. The only question is in which schools, right? So at least that's not whether it remains in a unit trust, whether it goes to a bond, whether it goes to a fixed deposit, whether you get a good fund manager to manage your money. These days there are people who will manage money for as long as you give me that particular amount of money per month, I'm good to go. And it works, right? That one is the best you can achieve, that given the amount you have, right? Let's elevate the bar. Let's elevate the bar. Let's elevate the bar in this way. Let's chase something that sometimes feels unattainable, but with the kind of money that you have, it's attainable. At the age where you are, I'm not going to ask the age of madam, because they'll be like, good. Perfect. So let's elevate the game higher. 12 years from now, you know? How about you say, in 12 years from now, we must do everything we can from the foundation we have right now of this big lump sum, and we have a bar. That means your goal, your setup, and your investment, and your aggressiveness of that is going to be different. Maybe 1.5. 12 years from now, you have worked for 15 years. I've worked for close to 11, 12 years. It's not far away. When I graduated a few years ago, okay, it's not a few years ago, it's more than a decade, it felt like, but every single now and then I look back, it feels like it's 2 years ago, you know? Every time I see the kids who are graduating right now, I'm like, guys, time runs out. Do something. Don't wait. Before you know it, it will be 10 years, right? So when you look at it from that perspective, it tells you one thing, that 12 years from now is not far away. So if 12 years from now is not far away, what if you sit back and be like, how do we elevate our financial investments, or whatever investments, let's call it financial investments, to 1.5? Because at that point, this is the two things, and it's going to cover your first challenge. By the time you reach a 1.5 billion, at that point you are almost making close to that exact amount of money you have right now. And you're making it in a year. At that point, there is no school in Kampala that your kids will never go to, because you're making 200 million a year. And that's the bare minimum. If you have invested it very well, it's extremely different. In a year, in a month, you're making close to 20 million. But it's going to take some aggressiveness over that. Now, will you sleep better as it grows faster? Yes. But because now your goal is different, your goal might be maybe to even retire early, or to... can you hear me? Yeah.